welcome to Star Child Links. And today is full moon in Aries, and I've been out. I've done my full moon ritual, and so now I'm back in here, and I feel all pieced out and calm. I thought I'd do a reading. Card fell out. That which never dies. I'm using Osho cards, and the thing with this is it's well, it has a few outdated, stuff in it. So I love updating old stuff, and I love putting my own spin on it. It's amazing. So anyway, number 30, that which never dies. So the reason why I'm reading from here is they've always got some nice stories. Sometimes it's a little excessive. I don't know what we're gonna get. Okay, I've never gotten this card before, so let's see. Okay, that which never dies. A woman's husband died. She was young, she had only one child. She wanted to commit sati. She wanted to jump into the funeral pyre with her husband, but the small child prevented her. She had to live for the small child. But then the small child died. Now it was too much. She went almost insane, asking people, is there any physician anywhere who can make my child alive again? I was living for him only, and now my whole life is simply dark. It happened that Buddha was coming into town, so people say said you take the child to Buddha, tell him that you were living only for this child, and now that the child is gone, ask him, you are such an enlightened person, call him back to life, have mercy on me. Okay. So she went to Buddha, she put the dead body of the child at Buddha's feet and said, call him back to life, you know all the secrets of life, you have attained the ultimate peak of existence, can't you do a small miracle for a poor woman? Buddha said, I will do it, but there's a condition. She said, I'll fulfill any condition. Buddha said, the condition is you go around the town and from a house where nobody has died, bring a few mustard seeds. I know this one. The woman could not understand the strategy. She went to one house and they said, a few mustard seeds, we can bring a few bullock cart full of mustard seeds if Buddha can bring your son back to life. But we have seen so many deaths in our family. So, blah, 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 blah. 3 minutes, I really need to speed this up. He will die again, blah blah blah. So basically she has gone to everybody's house and hasn't found one house in which they have not seen death. And so she went back to Buddha and she said, you tricked me. Everybody who is born is going to die. There is no family in the whole world where nobody has died, so I don't want my son to be brought back to life. What's the point? Forget about the child. Initiate me into the art of meditation so that I can go into the land, the space of immortality where birth and death has never happened. Okay. Remember, each moment that you are accumulating, is it going to be taken away by death? Then it's not worth bothering about. If it's not going to be taken away by death, then even life can be sacrificed for it. Because one day another life is going to disappear. Before life disappears, use the opportunity to find that which never dies. Okay. So I'm guessing from the story and everything, that this is all about something that survives you, right? Um, I guess a lot of us are in that space where we want to create something, where we want to do something that really matters. And I think a lot of people, a lot of witches I know are going to be doing rituals that will help them. Going to be doing rituals today, this full moon in Aries, that's going to help them do something that really matters, do something that survives them, do something that will be remembered for generations. What is that something that you can do? Okay, so I am really trying to rack my brain and figure out how to lay this out. Okay. Okay, I'm just going to do three group things. So decide which number you want. Do you want number 1, number 2, or number 3? Number 1, number 2, and number 3. Okay, so I've already laid down cards here, and this, I'll figure it out. I really don't know how to do this, but I'll figure it out. So the point of this reading is to figure out what you can do or how to go about doing something or creating something that will stand the test of time, that will survive you. So I have no idea how I'm going to read this, but let's see. So, and if you guys still haven't made your decision as to which group you want to go for, whether 1, 2, or 3, this might help you. So I'm going to pick runes, and for the first one we have Thurizaz, Thorn, sharp energy, something that awakens you, something that you pinch in order to find out whether you're dreaming or awake. That's the kind of energy we're talking about. And next is Ulala. It is Fehu, wealth. And that's for number 2. And for number 3 we have Kinas, light. Nice. So number 1, nice, impressive. So we have 4 of cups, which means stagnant energy. I read it as stagnant energy when it's cups, okay? But I can also read it as contentment. Let's see what the other cards are. We have eagle. Oh, look at that. It looks like this eagle is just making a grab for the sun over here. And then we have 9 of cups. 9 of cups is bliss. Look at that. Cups on cups on cups. And flowers pouring water, or maybe the nectar, ambrosia. So beautiful. So we have bliss, and we have eagle, and we have Theresa's. I feel like I need to pick another card, and I'll pick it from Osho. Yeah. So, let's see. We have energy. We just have energy. And I wonder what this story is about. So 39. 39. Tell me what's your story? Man with a garland of fingers. Okay, this is a gruesome story, I could tell. Shit. We don't have that much time, so I'm just going to read the blurb. Either you make your energy creative or it'll turn sour and become destructive. Oh. Energy is a dangerous thing. If you have it, you have to use it creatively, otherwise, sooner or later, you'll find that it has become destructive. So, find something whatsoever you like to put your energy to. If you want painting, or if you want dancing, or singing, or if you want to play an instrument, whatsoever you find a way in which you can become completely lost. Completely lost in bliss. Isn't that amazing? Okay. If you can be lost playing a guitar, good. And in those moments that you are lost, your energy will be released in a creative way. If you cannot be lost in painting, then in singing. If you cannot be lost in painting and singing and dancing and playing a guitar or flute, then you will find lower ways of being lost. Anger, rage, aggression. These are the lower ways of being lost. So, what this tells me is, you guys, you really are something. You guys have some energy, you guys have some creative power, and you really, really, really need to be free to do what you want, to create what you want. You need to put it into constructive, in whatever constructive way that you can find, because if you don't, it's going to eat you up from the inside. Yeah. And I also want to read what it says about the eagle, because it's beautiful. And I feel like you guys really need to listen to this. Okay. All pervading power, truth seeker, transforms karma. The noble eagle emanates light, the light of the sun. This great bird is both physically and spiritually strong, and represents mastery over the elements of fire and air. When the eagle appears, you'll soon be thrown into karmic fire for the sake of your transformation. The eagle pushes us to be our best and brightest selves, and stops at nothing to see us shine. Grasp the sun in your talons and hold on for the ride. You are stronger than you think, eagle child. Eagle child. So now when I think about it, I can read this like a storyboard. This is you. You are feeling just okay, just fine, just good. But that's not good enough for you. You guys, you need to reach for the sun, and you know you can do it. You need to really push yourself, because you have so much energy that's just locked up inside of you. You have so much energy that's just waiting to break forth, and you need to push yourself to a space where you can release that energy and get lost in that energy. You are capable of creating such beautiful things when you're lost in that energy. Teresa's. It's people who have this energy are capable of feeling completely muddy, completely vague, completely how do I put it, sluggish, and all of that. And in their heads, they will turn on themselves, they'll practically attack themselves, okay, because they just have too much energy and they don't know what to do with it. But you need to put it out in whatever way you can. Anything, like literally anything you do that will help you release your energy, will help you flow, have it flow outside of you in a beautiful way, in a entrancing way. That's really going to make a difference in your life and the lives of others. You are literally moving from this Blair energy to this blissful energy, this joyous energy, this energy of plenty. And look at what it says over here, Lord of material happiness. You can literally become the Lord of material happiness, but you guys need to push yourself. You need to reach for the sun. Anything that's challenging to you, go for it. Go for it. You have the energy to go for it, then why not? Do something, yo. Do something. Okay, so that's enough for you guys. And now we have interesting. Okay, so you have the Six of Wands, which means success. All right, you have the Wolf, and it came up upside down also. And then you have the Knight of Cups, Lord of Waves and Water. I love the names that they give for this. And I'm going to pull out an Osho card for you. Whoa, a lot of cards came up. I am gonna do this again. And let's see. Meditation. So I know this card, I've seen it before, and it's about talking about practically, like getting lost in your work. Meditation is not sitting down and breathing and having no thoughts in your head. No, meditation is the act of being completely into whatever it is that you're doing, having a sense of clarity. There is no noise in your head. That is meditation. And I think you guys should really listen to what the wolf has to say. So let me try and pull that out. Wolf, 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 where are you? Where did you go? Come out for me now. Yeah, guardian of family and tribe, activism, ritual. The wolf's mission is to uphold the well being and longe- longevity, longevity, the long life of the pack. Ugh. Healthy wolf energy expresses itself through activism, mentorship, humanitarian efforts, or teaching, religious or political studies. The wolf gets into trouble when it assumes every member of the tribe must follow suit. This includes children walking in their parents' footsteps. Um, Although it will surely be uncomfortable at first, practicing tolerance helps balance out agitated wolf energy. Contemplate following. Embrace all, exclude none. Okay. Oh, stop. Okay. So you guys have gotten some level of success, or if you haven't already, I think that you will. It's only a matter of time. You guys have the golden touch, okay? But it is not enough that you get success. It is not enough that you achieve something for yourself, because you are the wolf. You are this teacher. You are the person that goes out, finds their path, and then comes back and teaches it to other people. And not everyone is going to want to learn from you. That is a bit of a hiccup that you need to get over. But see, you have the Knight of Cups. And the Knight of Cups is someone that is very spiritual, as you can see by the peacock up there. And is very in tuned. I love this connection with this connection with the crab and the peacock. It's over there and it's over here also. So, and then on the horse we have the sign of Aquarius, the sign of Pisces twice, and yeah. Either the guy is winged or the horse has wings. I can't tell. But yeah. So you are this person, the Lord of waves and waters. You are someone that goes for this spiritual truth, something that is grounded in reality. Crab is someone that is connected to water as well as earth, so it has a very grounded but emotional appeal over there. And the peacock is air and water connect. So this is about an idea that is emotionally very uplifting and that can actually have its place in reality. So this makes me think that you're a visionary, you're an idealist, you are romantic about the world, you see a brighter and better future. And that is what you want to bring into the world. That's you as a teacher over here. And I think that's what Fehu means. Fehu is wealth. And I think it's talking about an inner wealth as well as an outer wealth, because we have Cancer, and Cancer does not do things, it does not waste their entire life for no money, no security. No, it's not like that. You want something that has everything in it, the perfect idealistic vision, the perfect emotional hook, and the set and setting perfect. I think perfection, you're a seeker of perfection. So, for you, when we are talking about things that you can do that surpasses your own life, it's the things that you teach. You are someone who is continually, you are someone who is gold, okay, and you are always going to you're like a resource. You are you, you're like a metal detector pulling out gold. Okay, you're like a gold mine. I don't know. I'm not getting the right um, not getting the right words to say exactly, but you are someone who will always arrive at success, and that's because you're unafraid about the difficulties that come your way. You really go for it. You really you have that passion. You have that um, will to reach for something that other people think is impossible. And so you're the one who really goes out of their way. You're the one who really takes that effort to make a difference. And the things you learn, the things you see, the things you experience is something that you need to impart with the rest of the world in whatever way that you see possible, because not everyone is going to subscribe to what you have to say, what you have to share, and you have to, what to say, be comfortable with that part. I'm sure you already are, um, but fact remains that you are quite the teacher. You are quite a pathfinder. You lead people to gold, and whether that gold may be, a kind of sense of abundance and wealth that they manage to find from within themselves, or something on a more practical, material level, whatever it may be, you're the person who can find it. You're the person who can help others find it. And that's what people are going to remember you for. They're going to remember you for having the courage to believe in things that most people don't, and actually getting somewhere with it, and actually helping other people to get there as well. So, yeah, that's yours. And now, number 3. So, you guys that have chosen number 3, you went with Kenaz, the light bringer, the passion, the light, yeah, yada yada yada. And the first card is Four of Spades, which is to do with resting, waiting. And then we have Bear, which is basically, it means you're coming out of hibernation. And then we have Princess of Wands upside down, and I think it's just because you haven't gotten to that part yet. Princess of Shining Flame. Okay, so you may be a guy. It doesn't mean anything different, okay? It just means that your feminine side is something that you should really tap into, And this feminine side is going to be that creative well in your life. And look at that, look at the symbology here. You have the tiger up there. You have a bright flower shining like the sun, and you have the Capricorn right next to her, and and what else? Well, not Capricorn, that's Aries. Sorry, that was Aries. So a lot of fire energy. You guys, this this full moon night, you should you should just go moon watching. Look at the stars. Uh, have a barbecue. Have a little campfire. You need to spark the side of you up. Okay, so the way I see it, um, here, you guys have had to do a lot of healing. Maybe you've been through a lot of tough situations and you had to deal with it. You had to rest, restore your energy, and now you're coming to the bear energy, which is where you're just starting to come out of your hibernation mode, and you are trying to get more active. Um, when when bear comes out of hibernation mode, it's, well, he's been sleeping for a long time. His muscles are going to be stiff. He's going to be a little cranky and grumpy, and he will need to go out and find food for himself and all of those things. Like, he'll need to get active, but that transition is not that easy. So let me just read the bear out to you, just because I've read um, this card out for other people. Uh, yeah. So, waking from spiritual slumber, beginning anew. After a long winter, the bear rises from deep slumber. At first, the movement and effort are difficult, but the bear knows it's time to awaken and to move towards the dawning light. The bear represents an individual on the cusp of new directions and personal transformation. The initial weeks and months of this spiritual guest may feel tricky, cumbersome, full of obstacles, but you have no choice, bear. Winter wanes and the warmth of spring emerges, and your transformation begins. So, yeah, you are literally, it's like you're moving from earthy energy. Oh, sorry, it's just moving too much. To fiery energy.